Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse. Here on Wednesday, it is the 17th of August, 2022. Going to look at the first and ninth race from Saratoga, the stakes races, the jumps and feature flat race. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's look at races 1 and 9. The first race, it's the feature actually on the program. It's the Jonathan Sheppard Handicap. It's a grade 1 event going for a purse of $150,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going to the inner turf course, the distance of ground of 3,800 meters, or the distance of ground of 2 miles and 3/8 over the Saratoga inner turf course, the jumps course. 3,800 meters, 2 miles 3/8 over the jumps. Top selection here. And by the way, next month when when Saratoga ends and Aqueduct reopens, they're actually going to run some jumps races at Aqueduct for the first time in probably 40 years or so, maybe even 50. Hopefully I might actually make it out that day at Aqueduct, so hopefully I get there. But some of these horses might end up in those races there. But my top selection, I'm going to go with the 6 horse Snap Decision. Let's go 6-1-8-3 in the superfecta. 6-1-8-3 super. Top selection 6 horse Snap Decision. 8-year-old Gunland by Hardspun. Jack Fisher trains 1. Graham Waters gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came at Colonial on the 27th of July, about a mile and a half on the inner turf course in the Colonial Cup, and it was a flat race, but he finished third by 1.5 lengths. Not around the 10-1 odds, I thought, that day. She stepped back early, slowly moved her way up. He just missed late, but I didn't think it was a half bad race over the flat. Coming here to the jumps with this horse has proven himself and get some good stamina under his belt. I think the horse could really run a good race. 2 back, the horse ran the 14th of May down in Nashville, 3 miles in the grade 1 Iroquois hurdle, and he won by 7.5 lengths. He stalked, he slowly moved his way up with a long run in. He took off clear, an all-around good race there, and then 2.5 miles on 28th of April in the grade 2 handicap hurdle. He finished second by 1/4 lengths. He needed the race there. He just kind of was a little lackadaisical. And then at Far Hills, 2 miles 5/8 in the American Grand National, he finished second by a half a length behind the Mean Queen, and he just couldn't stay there late. He just got beat by a gamer horse, and then he ran the Lonesome Glory handicap at Belmont, 2.5 miles last September. He finished second by 2 lengths. He had a decent run in, but again, the Mean Queen just got to this horse. But if you look at the races before that, he was pretty perfect. He won here twice in the summer of 2020. Course and distance winning on the 19th of August 2020. Came back to have a good start of the 2021 campaign where he won the Iroquois. Then when he started facing the Mean Queen, that's where his form kind of went downhill. But the Mean Queen's not running here today, so I think this horse is loaded. 6-5, I'm going to use him. So to recap my selection for the open from Saratoga, it's a Jonathan Sheppard handicap. Let's take the 6 horse Snap Decision, 6-1-8-3 in the superfecta. So we're going to scroll over to race number 9 from Saratoga now, which is the New York Stallion Series. It's going for a purse of $150,000. Race for 3-year-olds here. New York breds. 10 horses are going to the inner turf course, the distance of ground of 1,600 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile in the Saratoga inner turf course. 1,600 meters, 1 mile here in the New York Stallions. My top selection, I'm going to go with the number 8 horse here. The number 8 horse, who is Dakota Gold. Let's go 8-10-5-3 in the superfecta. 8-10-5-3 super. Top selection 8 horse Dakota Gold. 3-year-old colt by Frood. Ira Ortiz Jr. gets him out for Danny Gargan. The horse's most recent outing came the Rick Violetta here at Saratoga. A mile is 16th on a good inner turf course on 21st of July. And he finished second by a head that day. He just kind of stalked. He couldn't get there late. The winter practice squad was just a little bit gamer. But this horse didn't go down without a fight. I thought he ran decently. Coming here today from a track position on this front-running favoring inner turf course, I think the horse could really get some redemption from that last race. 2 back ran the New York Stallions at Belmont, 7 furlongs June the 19th. First off the long refreshing, he won by 3/4 length, and he was much the best. He stalked, he got the lead. He had to be used a lot that day, but he got the job done. A very good race for him. And then he actually went off as the lukewarm 3-1 favorite in the Breeze Cup Juvenile Turf at Del Mar, 1 mile on the 5th of November. He finished 5th by 2.25 lengths that day. He just stalked all the way around the race course, but could never get the good turn of foot. Modern Games, who was scratched, but ran for just for purse money only, really put on a show that day. Tisbaum ran a good second. This horse just wasn't getting into it there. And then the now Monmouth, 1 mile on 26th September. He won by 2.5 lengths, and from a tracking position, he won quite nicely and broke the maiden on the dirt here last summer at Saratoga very easily. He's training well in the dirt. I think he gets some redemption from the last race. At 3-5, I'm going to use him. I think you also have to use the 10 horse here, Barrel of Quest. He's 8-1 here, but I think he, if there's going to be a pace meltdown marathon. I think he gets the job done. I really like the third place finish here on the 16th of July, going a mile 16th in a State Bred Lounge race. He just wasn't showing up over the 7 furlongs before that at Belmont, but he wants to go mile 16th. He's going to get the trip today. I'll give him a shot here today at 8-1. So to recap my selection for the 9th from Saratoga, it's New York Stallion Series. Let's take the 8-horse Dakota Gold. Give kudos to the 10-horse Barrel of Quest. 8-10, 5-3 Super. 8-10 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.